As the school year presses on, families and educators are adapting to make sure students are learning despite virtual and hybrid models.
The Pritchard Committee spoke with thousands of teachers and families across the state about learning in a pandemic. Their goal? Providing Kentucky lawmakers with data to create policy change.
Evening Edition's Claire Kopsky shares what they learned.
4,000 teachers and families across Kentucky spent time over the past few months answering questions about remote and hybrid learning. Garris Stroud, an 8th grade teacher in Hopkins County, joined with the Pritchard Committee to listen to those families and teachers.
I think it just reiterated in a lot of ways things that we already knew. The COVID-19 pandemic has been a truly national emergency. I think in decades to come, when we look back in our history, we'll say that this was the ultimate period of disruption. And certainly we've seen that in education as well. We know that a lot of students, and particularly those in low income and rural communities, have had issues with internet access. We know that childcare is a major issue for parents. And so we've known these things all along. And what this process has done is just solidified and gave us some data as to what that situation really looks like.
As a teacher himself in a district offering hybrid learning, he admits the online component has been a new hurdle to overcome, but says his students have kept him in it, and that the Pritchard Committee's research shows that there needs to be two-way communication, improved technology, and mental health resources.
Schools are not just institutions of learning. They are truly hubs of community, and that community has to involve parents and certainly their children, who our ultimate obligation is to.
Keeping kids at the forefront, the Pritchard Committee says that they feel districts should offer a menu of options for types of learning and that they will bolster policy on a few issues.
We need to more deeply invest in closing the digital divide, and that is both a state and a community issue. And we need to figure out ways to provide supports to families, teachers, and students around well-being right now.
Working with Kentucky lawmakers, the committee hopes this data will make real improvements on Kentucky education. Claire Kopsky, LEX 18 News.